Good morning, third graders. Welcome back to science. All right, so here's what we're doing today. We're going to be reading about clouds. So exciting. We already know quite a bit about clouds already, but we're going to learn some more and then fill out some information about clouds. Right now we are working on page 51. It looks like this. All right, and what I have is a highlighter and a writing utensil. I use marker, but you can use pencil. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be reading about clouds, and then when we're done that, then we're going to read all of the questions to make sure that we're able to go back into the text and find text evidence to support our answer. So here we go, clouds. Evaporated water, also called water vapor, rises in the air. High above the ground is cooler than air near the ground. When the water vapor meets the cooler air, it condenses, changes back to water on small pieces of dust. Each tiny piece of dust with water is called a droplet. A cloud is made of billions of droplets. There are many kinds of clouds. Some clouds form near the ground. These clouds are called fog, and they make it hard to see very far. Some clouds are large and fluffy. They look like cotton balls in the sky. When a cloud gathers more water droplets than it can hold, it becomes dark and is called a storm cloud. Some clouds are very high in the sky and look like feathers. These clouds are made of frozen water vapor or tiny pieces of ice. Each type of cloud looks different, but they are all made from water vapor and dust. Okay, let's look over the questions. What is the main idea of the story? Number 2, what is a cloud? Number 3, what is a storm cloud? 4 is, what do you call a cloud that is near the ground? What are high feathery clouds made of? And 6, how do clouds help the earth? So, let's start with the first one. What is the main idea of this story? Well, a cloud is made of water droplets? Well, it definitely is made of water droplets, but I don't think it's the whole entire main idea. Fog is a kind of cloud. Well, that's mentioned in there, but the whole thing's not about fog. Where there are many kinds of clouds. Well, I actually think it's going to be C, because if I look back in my text, it says there are many kinds of clouds. So right there is my text evidence to support my answer. So I'm going to circle C. And then I'm going to move on. What is a cloud? Okay, so clouds, we know it's just a bunch of water vapor that goes with on pieces of dust. So when water vapor meets the cooler air and it condenses, changes back to water on a small piece of dust. Each piece of dust with water is called a droplet. A cloud is made of billions of droplets. So what is a cloud? Cloud is made up of billions of droplets. Answers right there. Okay, what is a storm cloud? Well, I know I found storm cloud right here. So if I back it up, I can see exactly what it is. When a cloud gathers more water droplets than it can hold, it becomes dark and is called a storm cloud. So I'm just going to highlight this whole sentence. And then I'm going to write it in number 3. When a cloud gathers water droplets So when a cloud gathers more, oh, I'm gonna write more right here. Sorry, guys. And becomes dark. That is a storm cloud. Number 4, what do you call a cloud that is near the ground? Definitely know that. We have right here, some clouds form near the ground. These clouds are called fog. What are high feathery clouds made of? So some clouds are very high in the sky and look like feathers, okay? So these clouds are made up of frozen water vapor or tiny pieces of ice. So let's write that. Frozen water vapor. Frozen water vapor or tiny pieces of ice. And how do clouds help with the earth? So this one, it kind of doesn't say exactly where it is, but I personally think that clouds, they're part of the water cycle, okay? So they're part of the water cycle after evaporation. And when clouds have precipitation, that water also is helping different trees and plants and the ocean life and lakes and streams. So it can also help with that. So clouds produce precipitation, and it's part of the water cycle. So I'm going to write that in my own words. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to say it's part of the water cycle. Precipitation I'm just going to say helps plants grow. All right, so you're going to make sure that you have all of this written. If not, you may pause it and catch up, and then I will see you the next day. Have a good day.